What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of Cub Reacts. We're back inside the building on a Monday morning for another very exciting breakdown. This one, a tune that dropped over the weekend. The sounds of Costa Titch alongside Platnumz with Superstar featuring MA Gang. Now, I don't think we've reacted to anything from Costa Titch. I'm pretty sure we've done at least one thing from MA Gang before, but I'm excited to see how this one sounds. It literally says AMAPIANO in the title, so I'm assuming we're going to be getting into a bit of AMAPIANO this morning. Very exciting stuff indeed. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. Now, this is a slightly longer tune. It's 4.5 minutes long, so the odds are we are going to have to cut this one down. So, unfortunately, there may be a bit more talking and a little bit less of the tune playing. It's purely so we can get the tune up online. Sometimes with copyright, it just happens. Hopefully, this one doesn't, but if it does, that's the reason why. Without further ado, then, let's jump right into this one. Let's go. Already looks like it's going to be a fun video.
Hey yo, if you want to be a superstar, dial 31414 right now.
Whenever I see a video like this that's just like jam-packed with stuff going on, like they're in a shop, they've recorded adverts and stuff like that to go with it. This is clearly a high-budget video, which is interesting. The tune's already set on around 704,000 plays, which means it's nearly on a mil in less than 3 days. This is a tune that's going to do absolute numbers. I can already feel that kind of viral factor off the way the instrumental's structured, and just the way the video's shot as well. It looks like it's going to be a fun one. I'm excited to see how it sounds when it goes. Let's go. Love how electronic that pad sound is. This looks sick. With the red background, from the transitioning from the super bright of the store into the red background with very kind of strict, very robotic looking dance moves. That just looks really, really cool, man. Again, I'm excited for this one to actually land. This is going to be a slow burner as well, because it's a much longer tune, much more progressive in a typical kind of AMAPIANO format, rather than like a sort of 3-minute AMAPIANO tune. This feels like it's a bit more on the more traditional side in regards of it being more progressive, taking longer to expand. I'm hoping that's what it does anyway. Sick.
I'm a superstar with Justin Bieber, Michael Jackson, Apo Drake, Izinja, I'm a superstar with Justin Bieber, Michael Jackson, Apo Drake, Izinja, Bemisolo Nabo Wiz Khalifa. I
love the kind of concept behind that hook, like I'm a superstar, like Justin Bieber, Michael Jackson, Drake. Like, I like the way that's all structured is great. I love the kind of use of pockets as well. The way that he's maneuvering over these rhythms. It's not like it's literally like it's proper loosh. The way that he's actually like maneuvering through them, really kind of syncopated in his vocal patterns. The instrumental sounds great as well. Very kind of classic sounding AMAPIANO vibes going on with this one. The sort of electronic sequences just kind of splurting away, and then on top of that you've got that very kind of classic sounding snare, log and sort of shaker shuffle kind of combination going on, which works great.
I'm a superstar with Justin Bieber, Michael Jackson, Apo Drake, Izinja. I'm a superstar with Justin Bieber.
So the concept of that viral thing that we're seeing a lot in AMAPIANO at the moment, of trying to make tunes that literally have this viral factor about them, tunes that are going to explode around the world. We've seen it with a few. I'm pretty sure the most recent Tiwa Savage tune was kind of made with that in mind. That was the kind of aim with it. This, though, feels like it's a lot more likely to actually happen just because of the bounce, you know? It's got a real kind of natural raw energy about it. The way the vocals are structured kind of play to that as well. And the instrumental slaps. It's just such a sort of classic sounding, almost rave-ready sort of backing. It works.
Uzobajayivela ngathi Chris Brown ubhizi Cardi B ushaya igedog ubhizi ukamompela makabuya London hlangane senti enjanjani uzobajayivela ngathi Chris Brown ubhizi Cardi B ushaya igedog ubhizi ukamompela makabuya London hlangane senti enjanjani
What a way to arrive on the tune, man. Let's go. This sounds fantastic, man. Like that sort of very chorused style of vocal just appearing out of nowhere, just adding a different sense of vocal texture and color to the table works really, really nicely. It brings the whole thing up to a new level. It's almost like you get like a checkpoint on a game, and then suddenly you can go even harder on the next bit. You unlock a new power. That's kind of what this just felt like. It felt like a jump for a Mario star, and everything just went and everything's gone up a level. So cool. Let's go. This works so well as a combination. Having this vocal arrive, I think, later on in the tune means that you have something to kind of look forward, if that makes sense. Not discounting the first vocal, it means there's this middle section that's so full of kind of additional energy and kind of hyping everything up. This is sounding great. I love the use of the sound effects as well, that sort of sound. In the way that it's been put together, very much a live tune. This is a tune that's going to get a lot of TikToks, basically. A lot of people are going to do dance routines to this tune for the TikToks, and they're going to do it, I reckon, on this block here rather than the chorus block, just because of how, I don't know, how kind of, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, how much it pulls you in as a listener. I think that's the best way.
Napenda na madem na masala Oya sanka tumele Stampa kana kera Najina na nahela Napenda na madem na masala
I'm a superstar with Justin Bieber Michael Jackson hapo Drake Izinja Abo mapolisa I'm a superstar with Justin Bieber Michael Jackson
The chorus hits even more after hearing the Platnumz verse, man. How cool is that? How cool is it that a tune can be a chorus block of the tune can be amplified by another verse? It just makes it sound more whole. And the video, I've got to say, is absolutely pumping for this as well. The fact it's literally just dance routines in, like, unexpected dance routine locations, that for me just works for what this tune is. This is a tune about, again, being a superstar, but also being in the moment. You know, the instrumental is very much, this is a tune for the dance, it's a tune for the raves, and a tune that I think will go semi-viral. It already has done. It's on nearly 1 mil, which is crazy. What a link-up, man. This makes so much sense sonically.
Uzobajayivela ngathi Chris Brown ubhizi Cardi B ushaya igedog ubhizi ukamompela makabuya London hlangane senti enjanjani uzobajayivela ngathi Chris Brown ubhizi Cardi B ushaya igedog ubhizi ukamompela makabuya London hlangane senti enjanjani I'm a superstar with Justin Bieber Michael Jackson hapo Drake.
My only criticism of this is that they didn't need to run the chorus 3 times in a row. That's my only criticism of it, because it's a wicked hook and it has a lot of energy, a lot of natural kind of potential, but I think it's almost lessened ever so slightly by the fact it's repeated so often so quickly. I reckon they could have broken this up with like bridges, maybe the instrumental goes a little bit more wild, different elements coming in. That'd be my only criticism of the tune, that I think it could not rely on how catchy that chorus is too much, because it almost lessens in its catchiness the longer it plays. But that's just me. That's me having personal opinions on progression, shall we say, in regards to musical arrangement.
I'm a superstar with Justin Bieber Michael Jackson hapo Drake Izinja Bemisolo nabo Wiz Khalifa Uzobajayivela ngathi Chris Brown ubhizi Cardi B ushaya igedog ubhizi ukamompela makabuya London hlangane senti enjanjani uzobajayivela ngathi Chris Brown ubhizi Cardi B ushaya igedog.
Again, the video is really fun. I love how the video has been put together. I love it with this sort of red and green lighting. It just gives it this very kind of nightlife-y, almost you're driving to a free party sort of vibe, which I really, really like. But overall, I have enjoyed this. Again, only disappointment is how often that sort of hook has been repeated. I think that could have been been stripped back slightly, especially as it is a 4-minute 35 tune. If it's going to be a 4-minute 35 tune, make use of the time. Don't just repeat things for the sake of making the tune longer. Because again, I'm listening here and I'm listening to hear if something else will happen. I don't think anything else will happen at this point, but there we go. We'll let this one run through to the end and then give it our final breakdown. I apologise for the longer video as well. I know this is a longer tune to react to, but there we go. That's what it is. Nice. Like that for the video. Good stuff. First time reacting to Costa Titch on the channel as well. Diamond Platnumz alongside with MA Gang. This one, Superstar. Very much a big, enjoyable AMAPIANO anthem that I think is going to do really well worldwide. I can definitely see a lot of people jumping on this in regards to TikToks and things like that. Definitely one I enjoyed. Again, my only criticism, maybe too much repetition of the hook, but that might just be me listening. I always like to hear progression and things changing as songs go on. But overall, very, very solid work. I know a lot of you guys have been keen for me to react to this one, so there we go. Apologies again for the slightly longer video. It is a longer tune and we need to make sure we're breaking it up in that kind of way. So there we go. Guys, let me know your thoughts on the tune in the comment section down below, and as always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.